Creative Discovery Museum is a hands-on museum for children located in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And our mission is to stimulate the curiosity and creativity of every child that we see. And Good for You, Healthy Fun on the Run. We decided to do this exhibit because we just recognize the problems with childhood obesity and childhood overweight, and it's a real issue, especially in Tennessee and in the South. So we wanted to create an exhibit that was fun, but was also educational, and that would teach kids that they can make choices about leading active lifestyles and also eating the right food.
So childhood health is really important for the state of Tennessee, and Blue Cross, as a major insurer here, obviously spends a lot of money on health care. And so we're very concerned about the trends that we see coming into the future. The kids in Tennessee are ranked 6th in overweight or obesity in the United States, and so overweight is a big concern for us. The main causes of child obesity, as we understand it, is a significant change in the diet that we've seen over the last 20 or 30 years, with a lot more, well, I'll call it junk food, but really less healthy food, and also a significant reduction in the amount of exercise that kids get based on the amount of TV they watch and also their interaction with other video screens, computer screens, iPods, Game Boys, whatever you want to call it. It's not just TV, but it's basically their screen time, I would call it, that contributes to reduced activity. In addition, budget cuts in the school systems have reduced recess time, so there's not as much activity in school. A lot of times, children won't experience diseases from being overweight in their childhood years, but we'll develop those later on, although we are seeing an increasing number of children who have type 2 diabetes, which 30 or 40 years ago is really unheard of. But they also are likely to have increased incidence of orthopedic problems, high blood pressure, heart disease, high cholesterol, a whole host of things that come with really poor nutrition, which is the fundamental, one of the fundamental causes of obesity.
Recent studies have shown by age of 3, they've really started to establish their taste. So it's never too young. I think that's the other thing. It's never too young to start introducing kids to different foods and to different types of eating. Well, I think when children are involved in the process, when they grow their own vegetables, when they create their own gardens, then they're more likely to eat what they've grown. When they help to prepare the food, when they help to cook the food, they're more likely to do it.
There's a whole host of things that I think families can do, and it's not just families, it really takes a whole community. So we have to talk about schools, about the medical community, social organizations like the museum, but we need to be teaching our children about proper nutrition, again, in a way that is fun for them.
Parents are loving these. We've had a great response so far. We've had I talked to one parent, or we heard from one parent who said that after their kids came through this exhibit that they wanted to start a garden. Another parent was looking at our menus in our kitchen area and said when she grew up all they had were tuna and crackers every day, and she actually wanted to borrow some of our menus so that she could adapt it to home. We've had a wonderful response from teachers. In addition to the exhibit, we have a companion book that we sent to every 3rd grade classroom in Tennessee, and that's been also said this fits right in with our curriculum. It's just what we're trying to do, and one said it's the best 3-dimensional representation of health education that they've seen. So it's just been a great response. For us, I think what the Blue Cross Blue Shield grant has done for us is really brought us to a new level in terms of health education.